If you guys haven't already subscribed to Patriots Today by Chat Sports, let me give you 3 reasons why you should. You're going to join over 16,000 people on this channel and this big Patriots community. Number 2, we did gain 48 new subscribers yesterday, so somebody's liking our content out there. But here's the main reason why. Remember Tom Brady? How could we forget him? Well, this is his beautiful stat line. Throwing to players in Patriots history that have worn number 17. 72 for 127 completions, 933 yards, and 8 touchdowns. Can we get to 17K for Tom Brady? You let me know by hitting that sub button. Speaking of quarterbacks, let's talk about the one we currently have. Jacoby Brissett finally weighs in on this very odd, super strange, not really sure how to feel quarterback situation that we've got going on in New England. Because let me tell you, it is my favorite reality TV show out there right now. But let me go ahead and just preface this with my own take and giving flowers to Jacoby Brissett when they're due. Because he may not be the Tom Brady. He may not be the Josh Allen of the NFL right now. But he's taking the hits, man. He is being the biggest team player I have seen in the last 25 years of my life. Why? Because he knows he's not that guy. He knows he's not going to be the starter of the Patriots. He may not even be on this roster next season. But he's doing what he needs to do to allow Drake Maye to develop into what the Patriots need him to be moving forward for the franchise. And if that doesn't scream team player, then I don't know what you guys are looking for. Because Jacoby Brissett is doing the dirty work right now to make sure that Drake Maye has an opportunity to flourish. And that's really all you can ask of a quarterback that is not going to go to the playoffs, not going to go to the Super Bowl, maybe playoffs, definitely not Super Bowl. But Jacoby Brissett finally spoke out on how he feels about this whole situation. And he said, look, he was very humble about it all. It's a very unique situation, and I don't control that. To be honest with you, I just go about my business and try to just focus on myself. As far as not too much, I guess, stressing about that situation in there. And it started to make me wonder, especially after week 3, does Drake Maye want Jacoby Brissett in the backfield? Because I think anybody right now that enjoys a good game of football would like to see Drake Maye. I hear your comments, guys. I understand that Drake Maye wants to shine. He needs to shine. But Drake Maye and Jacoby Brissett, they're not the root of the problem here, guys. It's the offensive line, which we have said time and time again. But now Drake Maye has kind of wavered his answer as to Drake Maye starting, Jacoby Brissett starting, and we're going to break that down here in just a moment. But here's my question for you guys. When should Drake Maye start? You've seen how bad the offensive line is, and if you haven't, I'm going to break it down for you stat by stat because they are absolute garbage. So I'm going to leave this as a pen comment because, it could be week 5. It could be week 17. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. You're about to get hit with an ad break, so make sure your comments are detailed and thorough. So here's what I pose to you guys now, is the fact that Drake Maye obviously is the better quarterback. That is no debate. Nobody's arguing with that. But the question is, when is the right time to put Drake Maye in the backfield? Do you see how many hits Jacoby Brissett takes, and he's been in the league for 10 years, and you want to put a rookie in that mess? I personally wouldn't as a rookie, but, I'm not getting paid millions of dollars to get hit by grown men. That would be weird. And here's what Drake Maye had to say about the Week 3 loss to the New York Jets. And Drake Maye did get his first NFL regular season debut in that game. And afterwards, they asked him, hey, man, when are you starting Drake Maye? What's the quarterback situation look like? And he said, I don't know. We talk about it every single week. You're competing for a job. So we'll get together as a coaching staff and see where it goes. Now, before that answer, he would go up and down. He would say Drake Maye's starting. He never said Drake Maye's starting. Drake Maye's a better quarterback. Drake Maye's showing us what we need to see. Jacoby Brissett's our QB. Jacoby Brissett's our starter. Regardless of who the QB is, you have to understand that there is a plan set in motion, and you have got to let that plan work itself out before you just say F it and throw them into the fire. There is a structure for this, and I will break down Brissett's plan and go into full detail here because I'm still getting comments, Allie, why isn't Drake Maye starting? Babes, we could talk for the next 30 minutes on why Drake Maye is not starting. But the real nitty-gritty of it all is that the Patriots have been handed a gift, and that gift is Jacoby Brissett, in allowing a rookie quarterback to develop behind a horrible offensive line. And that's the number one thing for the Brissett plan, right? Don't get Drake Maye killed. We're not trying to have him get a season-ending injury. We're also not trying to have him completely shut down his confidence in the first 3 weeks of the NFL season because he keeps getting hit over and over and over again. And if you don't believe me, look at the stats. They're right there for you. Is that quarterback hits per game? The Patriots are averaging 10. That is a lot of hits on a quarterback. And then, not to mention, you put the pressure rate on top of that. So if he does happen to evade the hit, he's still getting pressured on 48.5% of his dropbacks. Half of his dropbacks, he's got some 300-pound man staring him in the face, gritting his teeth, ready to pin him to the ground. That's terrifying. And then they are ranked 32nd by PFF. Guess how many teams are on the NFL? 32. This is horrible. That is why Drake Maye is not starting. And yes, I hear your complaints. Drake Maye is more mobile. There is no question about that. But Jacoby Brissett has 2 literal seconds from getting that ball in his hands to distributing that ball before he is pressured. 2 seconds. I would rather have a veteran taking over those 2 seconds than a rookie. I don't care what his 40 is. I don't care if he is a flushed out of the pocket type of passer. That's great, and that'll be beneficial down the road. But I want a guy that has looked pressure in the face for 10 years rather than a first-year player. And that leads me into number 2 of the Brissett plan, is you're looking at a leader. Jacoby Brissett is a captain. You bench your captain, what does that tell your team? And I'm not saying it's never going to happen, so don't use these words against me. But Jacoby Brissett is a leader for Drake Maye and Joe Milton and all of the rookies that are in the offensive unit right now, whether it be Layden Robinson or Caden Wallace on the offensive line, whether it be Jalen Polk, who is his target, or Javon Baker. Jacoby Brissett is here to lead these players for 1 year. And we also know that Jacoby Brissett had the beautiful opportunity to learn under the great Tom Brady himself when he was drafted back in 2014, 2015, 2016. I forgot. I'm sorry. I don't know the exact date. But he's gotten to learn under Tom Brady. Jacoby Brissett is now being a mentor for Drake Maye. He's taking hits and keeps getting up, and he's going to Drake Maye on the sideline and talking to him about what just happened. That is a great bird's eye view to have. And number 3, you just got to get through the first 5 weeks. After that, I genuinely think it could be any man's game. But you have to look at what the Patriots got dealt with in the first 5 weeks of the NFL season. Any rookie would shit himself if they had to go up against the Jets, the 49ers, and the Miami Dolphins in the first 5 weeks of his NFL career, not to mention the Seahawks, which was a very good game, and the Bengals and Trey Hendrickson, who was left without a sack in that game. It could have been different if Drake Maye was in there. That's a win. That's a loss. That's a big-time loss, and we have yet to see what's going to happen in Week 4 and Week 5. Week 3 through 5 would have absolutely crushed his confidence. And I know that for a fact because he went in for the Jets game, and he went 4 for 8, and he was sacked twice. You know what he did after that game? He said the sacks were on me. Stupid decisions. Now you get hit 10 times in a game. What do you think he's going to say after the game? My O-line needs to be better? He's not Shedeur Sanders. He's going to come out here and say, that was a bad mistake by me. You don't want to put that on your rookie just yet. So I'm going to break it down. One more thing. I promise I'm almost done with my rant, but I want to make sure you guys are ready for hoodie season. Sweater weather is right around the corner, if not already there in New England. And you guys know Foxborough gets cold. I want to make sure you guys are repping New England in the right way with several different colors. If you want to go on ahead and get a Patriots hoodie, go to Fanatics and use our link, chatsports.com/PatsHoodie. Go on ahead, type in your browser, chatsports.com/PatsHoodie, because this bad boy is 40% off right now. And I can't guarantee these sizes are going to be there forever, especially in the color that you like. Red, not my color. That heather gray, yes, ma'am. 40% off right now. Go to chatsports.com/PatsHoodie. Long rant over. All right, the point is, you may not like Jacoby Brissett, and that's fine. This is not the Super Bowl year for the Patriots. And you know what, Patriots fans, we had our time. We did. Now it's time to rebuild. But putting Drake Maye back there, at least for week 4, may not be the right opportunity for success. Give the plan time to work. You can't just throw him in there because he gets hit one too many times and you say, we want to switch things up. Maye would have won that game for us. That's just not realistic. Brissett's a fine quarterback. Maye's going to be a great quarterback, but if this plan works. So my last thing here for you guys before I leave you on this Thursday, do you even like Jacoby Brissett as QB1? Because my answer is yes. I think he is the stunt double for the Patriots this year, and he's taken a lot of beatings, and he is not complaining a bit. You hear quarterbacks that are starting making $400 million a year that complain more than Jacoby Brissett. So let me know. Type Y for yes, type N for no, and as always, subscribe.